In Maria, Angelina Jolie gives a career-high performance as a crumbling opera legend. To the extent that the Oscars even matter in recognizing great movie artistry, if we're talking about snubs from last week's nominations, well, look no further than Angelina Jolie's portrayal of Greek-American opera legend Maria Callas. It's a career-high performance that's by turns graceful, imperious, elusive, and fabulously defiant. You have no idea. Jolie's Callas chastises a fan at one point, her eyes a pair of daggers behind tinted frames. No idea of the pain to pull music through your belly, out your poor mouth. No idea. She might as well be addressing the Academy. Maria is the latest portrait of a 20th century icon from Chilean director Pablo Larraín, and like his reimaginings of Jackie Kennedy, 2016's Jackie, and Princess Diana, 2021's Spencer, it ditches conventional biopic tropes for an impressionistic approach that favors a kind of spiritual communion with its subject. The film picks up in the week before Callas's death in September 1977, with the 53-year-old diva in her signature black and roaming her palatial Paris apartment, her only company her faithful butler, housemaid Alba Rohrwacher, and the two poodles to whom she's been feeding most of her meals. Crash dieting, popping pills, and issuing hilariously prickly memos. I need you to make me an appointment with a hairdresser that doesn't speak. La Divina is adrift, morose, more than a little reflective a star who, ailing from the rare autoimmune condition dermatomyositis, hasn't taken the stage in years. I can no longer perform miracles, she admits to the conductor Stephen Ashfield she visits in an effort to revitalize her voice. She might also be hallucinating. In lieu of an official memoir, Callas imagines a TV crew interviewing her for a documentary about her last days, led by a filmmaker named Mandrax, Cody Smith-McPhee, which also happens to be the name of her medication. That's right. Maria is effectively confessing her life, love, and dreams to a prescription drug. Madam, this television crew, is it real? Her butler inquires. Maria's response could double as the movie's playbook. As of this morning, what is real and what is not real is my business. As she surrenders to reverie, so the film flashes back, sometimes in black and white, to Callas's recollections of her younger self. As a teenager, Angelina Papadopoulou forced to perform for Nazi soldiers in occupied Greece, as a spectacular young singer breaking through in Europe, as an international superstar fated by shipping magnate Aristotle Onassis, Haluk Bilginer, a man who saw her as one of his many possessions. It moves effortlessly between the present and memories of the past, collapsing time and space as though all of history, Maria's history, is unfolding in a single, surreal moment where the private and public personae become indistinguishable. There is no life away from the stage, Maria says. The stage is in my mind. Fleeting musical sequences catch Callas at the height of her power, exultation, and fame, while others, like a rain-soaked orchestra that materializes on a sunny Parisian street, seem to unfold out of time altogether, emerging through the haze of a fevered dream. Rich, expressive cinematography by veteran director of photography and the film's lone Oscar nominee, Lachman, and Larraín's gently rotating camera create a paradoxical sense of intimacy and dissonance. We're never quite sure what's real or imagined. It's both a glimpse into Callas's frayed state of mind and a clear distillation of her essence, evoking her all-consuming relationship with the music that moved through her like an otherworldly life force, and the prickly one she shared with her mother, the press, and a world that wanted a piece of her. In many ways, Callas is a perfect match for Jolie, whose luminous talents have been chronically underserved by Hollywood in what feels like forever. The actor relishes Maria's contradictions, her immaculate poise, and her steely sense of self-possession, as though channeling her own celebrity and understanding of fame, the crippling demands of beauty and age, and a woman's need to author her own narrative at whatever cost. Performing with a combination of her own voice and Callas's vocals, she captures the singer's gestural power, her pain, and the shadow that seemed to haunt her, even at the apex of success. As Maria says to Mandrax, "We are Greek. Death is our familiar companion." It's a soulful, sometimes spooky glance at a diva at the edge of oblivion, and a portrait as rich, melancholy, and moving as its subject.